And now back for more Hooked on OC.
Hey, we're back at the dock. Thank the Lord Jesus above.
It was cold out there.
Dude, cold is not the word for it. It's freezing cold. That's why we're inside. We're going to talk to Captain Wilie inside the salon of the Playmate here right now. It is freezing. It's probably 35 outside.
It's lucky.
Wind's blowing 10 to 15, so it's probably feeling like it's in the 20s. Offshore there a little bit rough. Scott doesn't like that too much.
Nope.
But mugged them again.
Yes, we called them up.
Went fishing with you last summer, caught a bunch of tuna fish.
Yep.
Go out here and catch a bunch of rockfish out of Virginia Beach. Thanks a bunch for having us.
Hey,
really
my
appreciate
pleasure.
it. Now, this is your first year down here?
This is my first year in Virginia Beach, yeah. We decided to bring the boat here last minute, and we're enjoying it. Come down here and do a lot of fishing. Fishing's great here. You know, it's winter time. I know a lot of people don't like coming, you know, everyone wants to go hunting, but this is the time. Bundle up, come down here. The prices are reasonable. Go out, you know, half-day fishing and just catch rockfish of a lifetime.
Well, we've got some other partner boats that we fished with a bunch. Muff Diver, Marley.
Yeah, they're right up the creek here.
Yeah, they come down here. They have been for a couple of years. All great boats. They do really well down here. And you being the first year down here, it might be sketchy first year, but once the clientele comes around, you'll get them. And the other thing is this cold snap that's all across the country right now is not good. I mean, I saw in Tallahassee, Florida the other day, it was like 18 degrees.
Yeah.
It's cold all across the place. So up here, we're really feeling it. This time of the year, average temperatures in Virginia Beach are like mid-40s to 50 degrees.
Yep.
Not usually this bad, but we supped through it, caught a bunch of fish. What did we catch, 8?
Caught 8 rockfish.
Hour and a half?
Yeah, hour if it was lucky. Hour.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, we're all like 30 to 40 pounders. Nice,
yeah, that one fish, the first fish that we caught, that we tossed back real quick, we didn't get to hold up. That was probably the biggest. That was probably close to 35 or 40 pounds. We did hold the one fish up, and I guarantee it was every bit of 30 pounds. I was holding it, and it was probably, I don't know, what, 40 inches? 42 maybe?
Yeah, probably 42 inches.
Now, is that the class of fish you're seeing down here all the time?
Yeah, I tell you, we first started out this season, we had a lot of fish were like in the 30s, like the 30 to 36 pound fish. And then now, I mean, for the last 2 weeks, it's been anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds. Some really big fish here.
That's big. Have you heard of any gigantic ones from on the other boats being caught? What's the biggest one?
The biggest one I've heard so far is probably about 58 pounds.
Yeah, that's big. You know, all the fish in Ocean City have kind of moved south now.
Yeah.
And I know out of here it's a little bit of a run south, so that means that I think this cold weather and cold water pushed them down the beach a little ways. But the fish up in Ocean City are never really this class. You know, you catch a lot of 35s, 40-inch fish, but this stuff is big.
Yeah,
and big bellies on them.
I think they're feeding all the way down the beach, and I think they get all the way down to Oregon Inlet, Nags Head area, and they kind of halt. They stop right there, I believe.
They catch them there all winter.
Yeah, they catch them there, and that's only, you know, a typical day. Sometimes we run down there. It's 40 miles, you know, about 40 miles.
Oh, and you're fishing right off of the Oregon Inlet.
Yeah, the other day we're fishing the tournament. We're right off of Kitty Hawk. I mean, catching rockfish.
No kidding. And what kind of run is that for you? An hour maybe?
About an hour and a half. You know.
You used to running, going offshore fishing, running 2.5, 3 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
No.
Especially with this kind of fishing. Dude, what did we get? The first fish was in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then another 8.
It was like 3 right in a row.
Yeah, we had a triple header there right in the beginning. I'm by myself today, so Justin's catching fish. Dave's almost getting on a rod. You come down and caught the one from the bridge. What an awesome day, man.
Yeah, it was great.
Trip. What were we using?
Just using
Mojos.
And umbrella rigs with parachutes on the back of them.
Basically your Chesapeake Bay spread, just moved it over here.
Instead of using the boards, the fishing is so good here, we don't have to use the boards. We put 6 rods out. Next thing you know, we have 1 or 2 fish to a rod. And I mean, it don't take long. When you're on the fish here, it's everywhere. I mean, it's fast.
Yeah, Willie says boards. He's talking about the big planer boards you've seen on a couple of different episodes over the Chesapeake Bay, especially Solomon's Island in particular. It looks like kind of like a shelf with staggered edges on it. You put those out and they work away from the boat, kind of like an outrigger, but they get them way out there. Yeah. And you can put, what's the most rods you fish?
We pull 22 rods.
22 rods. You have to have something like that to be able to pull 22
some
rods.
days, I mean, some days it takes longer to put them out than catch your limit. I mean,
That's true, yeah. Yeah, well, I know we fished last year in Solomon's Island, and Mark Jr. was with us and on the Marley, and they put the one side out. We had caught 2 fish before he got the whole spread out. Yeah, so it can be that way sometimes. So that's good. And you guys did real well in the Black Friday 550 this year, right?
Yeah, we did. We did awesome. We had a great tournament called 21 rockfish in 2 days. 74 nice big bluefish. Yeah. And ended up taking the first place and first place junior angler also.
You're in the likes of Scott Lennox now. Scott Lennox and the guys in the Get Some won that tournament one year. But what a great tournament.
No, it is absolutely a great tournament.
They might have to do some changing because it seems like now everybody wants to go hunting because you can hunt Saturday and Sunday that weekend. So I think that might be putting a little damper on things. But it might be a good idea to maybe switch it a weekend or so. Because
I heard that they're going to, instead of doing it overnight, it's going to be 3 days, individual days.
So you can fish any of those days.
That's a rumor. I don't know. I can't.
It's probably a smart call. I'm sure the tournament committee and Rolf and those guys at the fishing center will think about that because it does really seem to put a damper on. Because I talked to several people that have said, I'd fish that if I wasn't hunting.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I'm hunting open day too.
I want to too.
Yeah,
so.
everybody's doing that. Yeah. You probably didn't go hunting because you had a charter that day.
Yep, I was fishing. Yep.
Hooked on OC. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fields, President and CEO of Tournament Yacht Sales. We are your full-service yacht brokerage. Whether it's buying or selling your new or used custom or production boat, we have the sales staff that can assist you in any of your boating needs. Whether it be finding a captain, a mate, moving your boat up and down the coast, or selling. We have locations in Florida, Maryland, North Carolina, and Delaware. We can be reached on the web at www.tournamentyachtsales.com or 1-866-NEW-YACHT.
Hey there, coming to you from the casual, rustic atmosphere of the Harborside Bar Grill, just relaxing, sipping on a fresh squeezed orange crush. I'm telling you, this incredible restaurant has a bountiful menu. Homemade soups, over 20 appetizers, a variety of sandwiches, Angus beef burgers, fresh fish, seafood, steaks, pork chops, and made-to-order pasta dishes. Choosing your meal won't be easy. All that plus a great happy hour and awesome entertainment. Harborside, fighting scurvy every day.
So, here is the research we conducted.
This is Rodney. He's a lifeguard from Ocean City, Maryland. It's his job to save people from boredom.
Hang in there, buddy. You're gonna be all right. Breathe. We're gonna get you to Ocean City.
With 11 miles of beach, championship golf, and a whole lot more, Ocean City, Maryland is the perfect way to breathe life back into your life.
Bored to death? Not on my watch.
Visit OCOcean.com or call 800-OC-OCEAN.